everyone, and welcome to another episode of Schnozcast. What some are calling the most popular podcast on the internet. Cory, how are you?
Oh, it's by far the most popular. We just got word we beat Joe Rogan in the ratings this month. So
yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Knowing that, I'm doing fantastic, sir. Tony, how are you?
TT, I am fantastic. Fantastic. Bob, how you doing?
I am Mighty Joe Young, sir. All right, if you're new to the show, thank you for joining us. If you want to go back and catch any previous episode, you can get them on any of the podcatchers. You should go out to YouTube and give us a like and subscribe. I know you don't like podcatchers, but I
really throws me off.
I'm enjoying it.
And I don't like it.
It's quicker to say. Don't need as many words. Tells a story. Anywhere that catches podcasts. Perfect.
Todd, we're gonna have to take a vote on this. On the
come
next
up with another
meeting.
one, and I will be the final judge as to whether it's better than podcatchers. Give us a like and subscribe on YouTube. You can also email us at schnozcast@gmail.com or DM us directly on Instagram at schnozcast. So, gentlemen, we were just talking about the Jake Paul fight that recently happened, and Todd reminded me that he had given up on boxing altogether after the last Jake Paul fight.
Mm-hmm.
So there's probably not much more to talk about there, other than I think Jake Paul would be wise to maybe take a break from boxing for a while and let his multiple jaw fractures heal.
Why? Once it heals, he signs up for another big payday to get either beat up or some chump who can't beat him up.
Yeah, I know, but now you're getting back to the whole reason why you're boycotting boxing in the first place, and
they're not stealing any more of my time.
That's right. That's right.
Or money.
You know what you should do? Do what Cory and I did and just stick to competitive women's volleyball.
Yep. There you go.
Never fails to satisfy.
A little more on the pervy side, but I mean, yeah, it's better than
we were. I met Cory up at Ray's a few days ago. I was waiting for him, and while I was sitting there, there's 3 TVs in the bar. One of them was like right in front of me, and when I sat down, it happened to be showing like Texas A&M versus Pitt women's indoor volleyball.
Just so happened, Todd.
And
just
I'm
so
like,
happened.
Perfect. This is exactly what I need. No problem. And then at some point before Cory got there, Tim, the bartender, was grabbed the remote and he was going to change channel. And so he changed to something else. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Whoa, were you watching that? I go, yeah, I was watching that. Is there something else? Did someone else request something? Is there a game starting? Well, yeah, there's a game coming on at 8. I'm like, it's 6:15.
It was like 2 hours prior to the NFL game coming on.
Dude. So he's like, all right, hold on. So he found it again, and he's like, and he set the remote down, and as he walked away, he just kind of under his breath goes, perv.
Exactly. 100%.
I'm like, listen.
You like the long ladies.
Listen, there's some skill, and I'll tell you, if it was beach volleyball, I would have been incensed.
Beach
Don't
volleyball.
you dare turn that off.
Beach volleyball is yeah, and thankfully those aren't college age women that you're watching.
Well, you say thankfully as though like I think I've got a shot with them, and
no, I'm not saying that.
This is purely for my viewing pleasure.
We need to put a natural cut here so that people can cut this out, and then they can append that to definition of dirty old man.
Oh, Cory can put a little caption right underneath it. Just
believe it or not, I have that ready.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to use this.
Well, hey, one of the things we're going to talk about in just a bit are things that people enjoy as they get older, and I think this is one of them.
Well, before we do that,
being
we
a
have
dirty
shot
old man.
All right, Cory. Tony, what are you drinking tonight?
Bob Beeb, my man, thank you for asking. For my beer, I'm drinking Bodhi. I'm back to the Bodhi Zaffa IPA, the standard in the orange can. And for my shot, I'm going to have myself that old school Crown Apple, baby.
All right, Cory, no reason to even go into what we're drinking at the same time.
Yeah, we're always on the same page.
So that Crown Apple, go ahead and grab your shot of that. Tony,
I'm ready, baby.
We're going to jump on it here, so... please join us. Hey, if you've enjoyed our recent interviews of comedian Andrew Rivers and French bakers extraordinaire sound eaters, as well as true crime author and podcaster Nina Instead, then you'll want to continue in that vein and join us in some alcoholic beverages right now.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Sute.
Because that is the one thing that runs through all those episodes.
And for those people on the live, you won't hear that tink.
Yep, those people listening in the future, you will not. Because I will cut that out like I do every week. You're welcome
to do.
You're welcome.
It's my favorite thing to do.
And it's my favorite. You and I are really just, doing a little self-aggrandizement here. You love doing it, and I love cutting it out.
Hang on, Todd. I got you.
All right. So, boys, this is a BuzzFeed article that Todd had sent over to us a little while ago. It might have even been just within the last couple of hours. That asked people to share the things that they like less as they get older. And there were a lot of responses. We're going to go through some of the highlights here.
So your volleyball statement would not apply because you like it more.
Exactly.
The older you get.
It would apply for Todd because Todd thinks it's a pervy thing to do. Whereas 20 years ago, he would have been all in.
I'm glad you at least admitted it, that it's a
Todd
pervy thing
1.0.
to do.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so things that people like less as they get older. So very first thing right off the bat, I could not agree more with this. In my mind, we could stop right here. No need to read any of the rest of it. People. It seems like my pets get more awesome every year, but I like people less every year. And I'm like, amen, sister or brother. Whoever you are.
I agree with that. That is something I can get on board with.
I have hated people in general for most of my life, but it's definitely like if you were to make a line graph of how much you hated people, mine after I hit like 30, 35 definitely started to steeply climb upward toward complete and total hatred.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just to be clear, to be clear, it's not any particular person. It's just every kind of person. The mailman, the cashier, the grocery bagger at the Kroger.
Well, hang on.
The guy who fixes my tires, the bartender.
What? So now I cannot agree with you anymore.
Yeah,
because you're hating people or disliking people that provide you a service,
but that I have to deal with.
When was the last time you dealt with your mailman?
I work from home. I work from home, so
he shows up on the porch every day and delivers your mail. He or she, and you don't have any interaction with them.
You would be surprised how many times I have walked out the front door to go somewhere, and he's walking up the drive, and I'm like, he's like, here you go, and I'm like, thank you, sir. I'm like, I don't want to talk to that guy. Okay, I should have waited until I should have looked out. I should have looked out the window before I left and waited until he dropped it in my mailbox and then went in my car and left.
Okay, so
that's how much I don't like talking to people.
You're putting the blame on yourself there because you walked out at a point where you said
I'm an idiot. Yeah, I should have checked.
And
but I think it illustrates my point.
Did he kick you in the shin after you grabbed the mail?
I just had to deal with him. That's all.
And then as far as people that change your oil, are you able to change your own oil? No, you're not. So you need those people.
I'm not saying I don't need them, but that doesn't mean I have to enjoy interacting with them. I'm not calling them out as individuals. You're a bad person.
Todd.
Yep.
Are you with me here? Or are you with Bob on this one? I
feel but I can't believe Bob just said all that stuff on the live internet because it's 100% then you enjoy the world we live in. We're like shitting on people who have different jobs than us, and we're being mean to people just for whatever shit that they can't control.
I'm not being mean to anyone.
We don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered to say hello to you because I am a professional and you are a mail toter, you bitch.
Okay,
dude, it's what's wrong with the world.
I don't know how you got that out of what I just said. I deal with these people the way that I should deal with them. I say hello. I say thank you. But that doesn't mean I have to fucking like it. If there was another way that I could have contactless oil changes done where I didn't have to talk to a fucking person, I would do that. I would pay more to do that.
You have, dude. You can't just roll into a place and just be like, you should know what I need right now.
But if I could, that's what I would do. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But again, like
I'm participating in society just like you are, sir.
Like, and again too. So you mentioned grocery baggers.
Yeah.
People that you definitely don't even talk to.
Oh no,
They're
you
just,
talk to them all the time. You know why? Because no one wants to fucking bag your groceries.
No, then go to the self checkout.
I'm already doing, whether I go to self checkout or whether I go to the line where the lady rings it all up and then I bag it myself. It's all self checkout.
Todd, have you ever been to a self checkout at a grocery store that there was a bagger person standing there waiting to bag your groceries for you?
No, other than Jerome.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're saying by my own admission, I should go to self checkout. Just talking about grocery shopping for a second.
Yeah,
I should go to self checkout because then I won't have to deal with anyone.
Correct.
Because you said you hate everybody.
I do hate everybody. Yeah.
But you listed some of the the most essential people.
But again, I'm not.
It depends on where it
depends
on how high up the rung you are, Cory.
Okay, can you guys understand? Can you differentiate between I know I have to do these things and therefore I do them? That doesn't mean I have to fucking like it. Apparently, you're saying I have to like it.
No,
you want to
let
like
me hate it. Let me. Why can't you let me hate it?
You shouldn't have to, but you should want to.
But
I want to what? I should want to hate it?
No, you should want to like everybody, no matter what their class.
No, I've gotten older, I don't want to like anybody anymore.
As yourself.
I don't want to like anybody anymore. I don't have to deal with you. I don't have to talk to you.
I know.
Yeah.
Like had you said, like when you're driving down Ford Road and someone does 120 miles per hour past you, you're like, oh yeah, fuck that person. Like okay, I get that. You don't even know who that person is. You never will. Like you're a mailman. Bob, Danielle and I have lived together for 6 years now.
You really hung your hat on this mailman thing.
Well, yeah, I've never once even had interaction with our mail person.
Well, you
don't. And if you did, it would be a chore.
Well, you've never been. You've never
public servant.
You've never crossed paths with him while he's delivering the mail.
Like, and I also feel bad too. Like the other day,
that's not true.
No, hang on.
You told me the story about how the way you flashed your mailman. Because your dog put up the curtains.
That was an Amazon driver, not a mailman.
Well, but they're all the same, right? It's someone delivering.
Oh, Todd, do you hear this?
They're all delivering shit to your house, whether it's mail or Amazon. What's the fucking difference? He's a bougie mofo.
Seriously.
You're treating Amazon drivers differently than the mail person?
Yeah, because I paid.
Why?
Because I paid for stuff.
Why don't you treat all people as the same person?
But you're also paying for. I mean, that's not a public free service. Like at some point, our taxes are paying for the mail.
Very little.
So we pay those people to shit on them.
No, I'm not shitting on them, but Corey is saying that. First of all, Corey is saying I need to feel good about those people, and I should want to talk to them. And secondly, he's like,
servants.
Mailman here, Amazon driver here.
Hang on.
I don't think that's the same.
Hang on, I never.
We may not get through another one of these. This may be the only one we talk about for the next.
I'm not saying you have to like that or you have to talk to them. But at least give them a little respect.
I respect what they're doing.
A little.
This is not their fault. This is my problem, not theirs.
Equal respect.
What do you mean equal respect? What do you mean equal respect, Todd?
Like I said, I don't whatever they're. Again, I don't make a difference. It's not a chore for me to be nice to people, regardless of what they do for their job or what if they have a job. And like I said, like just listening to what again. I'm not trying to get weird in this segment, but listen to what you just said for this whole segment. Right. And you're going to be a little bit embarrassed.
Todd,
again,
Todd, you know,
let me, one more time for the record. And this is, by the way, this is the 5th time I've said it. I respect all of the people that I have to deal with doing all of their jobs that's how they earn a living. Mm-hmm. They're helping me to do it because I couldn't do it myself. But that doesn't mean that I enjoy interacting with them. I don't. I do because I have to, but I don't enjoy it. That's the fifth time I've said that. And somehow it's gotten twisted around into give these people some respect. That's their job. I'm like, oh, yeah, of course it's their job.
Okay.
Wow. I'm at a loss.
I am as well.
Well, listen.
Out of all the people you could, so for me, it's just going back to the people you listed off.
Sure.
We're like some of the most essential people.
What does that do with
Cory?
Whether they're essential or not has nothing to do
You're
with
preaching to a black hole.
I know.
I feel like both of you have suspended logic and reason for this segment.
No.
Whether they're essential or not has nothing to do with it. Nothing.
Yeah, but you're like, fuck them.
No, I never said fuck them.
Basically.
Jesus fucking Christ.
See, you just said fuck.
So here, I'm imploring you, okay, right? If you're listening to or watching this episode, DM us on Instagram at Schnozcast. It's SCHNOZZ cast. And tell us how you feel. You can
I feel like
you
this
can agree
might make
with
us
me.
go viral.
You can agree with Cory and Todd. That's fine, but give us your opinion. Because this is purely subjective, by the way. This is not like I'm okay if you don't agree with me. I'm also okay if you do and you don't agree with Cory and Todd. But tell us how you feel. Give us some feedback.
Please do.
All right.
Please forgive him.
Moving on.
Right. All those people that help Bob out with things.
Who, again, for the 6th time, who I respect and I do interact with, say please and thank you.
I'm sorry.
But apparently, according to you, I'm supposed to enjoy this.
I'm sorry, special needs person that's bagging my groceries for $3 an hour.
Oh my God.
I can't stand you. I don't want to have an interaction with you.
That's not what I said.
I hold my nose.
I don't want to interact. Does this mean I can't stand them?
Please and thank you.
All right, we're moving on because no one's listening to what I'm saying. So.
Don't you talk to me.
Number two.
I have places to go.
Number two, I used to love dressing up, sometimes to go out or even just around my house. Now I'm fine with just wearing jeans and a shirt. Forget heels. Obviously, this is a lady.
Oh, I love heels.
Or a man who wears heels. But do you guys feel this when as you get older, where there are certain places where you might go where you sort of start relaxing your dress code a little bit?
So Todd, I feel like you were going to say something there because I do have a response to this like immediately. But if you got something, go ahead.
My thing is, I love to dress up still. I haven't lost it. I love an opportunity to get looking good, and it hasn't waned.
Aficionados of the Schnozcast should be familiar with the number of shoes that Todd Dillon owns.
Yeah,
it is a staggeringly high number.
Lots of shirts.
Think
lots
about
of suits. So
think about the average listener of our podcast. Think about how many pairs of shoes you own, and then multiply that by 35. And that is the number. That is the minimum number of pairs of shoes that Todd has at any given moment.
That's way more than the bagger at Kroger has.
The special needs who has special shoes.
It's not a heavy lift for me. Respectfully, please.
Respectfully.
Without any labor on my part or nose holding.
What were you gonna answer, Cory?
So I think this goes back to my Catholic school days when you were told every day like you had to wear a uniform.
Yeah.
The jobs in law enforcement that I've held,
it's a uniform.
Always uniform.
Yeah.
You know, you can't grow a beard. Which things have relaxed in the near present, basically. But after doing that for so long, you're just kind of like, I don't want to be told what to wear. Like I want to be comfortable. And so, yeah, uniforms to me have kind of become, and or even dressing up for that matter. Like I own several suits that I put away in a closet for a time that they're absolutely needed. Mm-hmm. And even at that, like wearing a tie, I can't, that's the last thing I ever want to do is wear a tie.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I can't stand ties. Dress shoes. Can't do it.
Love them. Love them.
But again, too, I said, I think this goes back to, you know, again, the days of being told like, yeah, you have to wear this every day, no matter what.
I feel like my kids had the same reaction when they graduated from high school and after 12 years of Catholic school, not want to have dress up.
So, but the weird part was, as we talked on a previous podcast, going from Catholic grade school, middle school to a public high school. Yeah, it was like, wait, I can just wear whatever I want every day, like within reason.
The
obviously.
First week that you went there, were you shocked by the level of dress that kids around you were wearing?
To be honest, not really, because I think I was more concerned about.
Because I've heard
myself.
stories of your sister like going to school in nothing but like a sweatshirt and sleevey pants every day.
Oh, and I mean that's what a lot of high school kids did. When you know, especially when you're going to a public school and there's no dress code. But yeah, I guess I still wanted to. I wasn't going to dress up, but I still wanted to like make sure like I looked good and presentable.
Right.
So like I remember going shopping with my mom to get clothes for school. And I'm like, wait a second, like, we didn't have to go. So
you have to go to the uniform store.
It was called School Bells.
Yes,
was the uniform 100%,
store. Yeah,
and going there was Todd,
black slacks, white shirt, red tie, or what was your tie?
Ours at Sacred Heart, it was navy blue pants.
Oh, okay.
Like a light, like powder blue shirt.
Okay.
And then a navy blue tie.
Okay. You guys are cute as shit.
Yep, we sure were.
He was adorable.
I'm
sure.
But I even remember at Sacred Heart, I had a pair of blue Dockers that I had for some reason that I got for something outside of school, and you were not allowed to wear Dockers. Like everything had to be from School Bells.
Yeah,
and they were the worst. Just these
quality.
Stiff polyester pants.
Yeah.
That finally, when I realized, like, I'm like, oh my god, like these Dockers are insanely comfortable.
Right.
like I started wearing them to school and being like, oh, hopefully I don't get caught. And because if you got caught, like, a note was sent home, to your parents that, oh, Cory wasn't in uniform today.
Well, at least you didn't get paddled by a nun. I mean, like in the old days.
There was one nun. Well, there's two nuns that we still had there, and one would wrap you over the knuckles if you didn't bring your homework with you.
Yeah.
How she got away with that? We're talking. This is 1998.
Right.
So it's not like it was the 60s or anything like that. But yeah, she got away with that for a very long time. But again, going back to the dress and all that, like I said, now, like, yeah, I'll wear a suit if I have to, and if I'm told to by my significant other that it's suit day.
Yeah.
But if I can get away with not wearing a suit and not fully like dressing up, I'm more than happy with that.
Yeah.
No, we're the opposite.
Yeah, Todd dresses more.
Hey, dude, and you know what?
Formally,
teach their own. I said that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I just love it. That's like I said. It's when you say it, I'm like, I get it, but I'm like, I'm the exact opposite. I love an opportunity. That's why I was so excited when I got my own tux. Like that. That's like the spot. I look for opportunities to wear it. I love getting nice stuff. And
if you don't mind me asking, how many times a year are you able to wear your tux?
Sometimes none. Sometimes none. Sometimes 3 or 4. And at the end of the day, I got to figure out a way to get to work to get more of those 3 or 4 because it's amazing. Like I said, I love doing it.
Todd, have you ever gone to the grocery store in your tux?
No. I'm not like that. I don't dress up like that, or if I'm going to the store. But no, I like events and doing things where you get to put on a suit and tie. Like that's not a burden. I get to match a pair of shoes with a belt, or I love that. I like looking good, smelling good, feeling good.
Feeling good, Lewis.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Todd. I'm not saying I want to smell like a bag of shit. I always want to smell good, but
and I hope I didn't imply that.
No. I had to make sure we covered that before we.
Well, just so you know, like that's on this list. People liking that less as they get older is their own bodily smells.
Well, I mean, okay. Before we get that, so Todd, so you and Mary, let's say it's New Year's Eve.
Yep.
Is that a date that like you'd want to be like, hey, where can we find a place that we're going to go to and just do it to the nines?
I'll be honest with you, Cory. I think we don't do that, but that's a problem. Ultimately, because the cop out is I don't want to be on the road with the knuckleheads who drink too much and drive, and I don't want to be one of those people. But I do miss getting dressed up and getting to it on the New Year's. And now in the advent of Ubers, I think I got to switch it back up because I do miss that.
I was gonna say, yeah,
it's been easy to kind of slide into just stay in my own space, or if people come over to my place. But yeah, I think I'm going to change it up. I'm going to get back to the old me and get out there and just find a safe way home.
Dude, because to me, like New Year's Eve would, like, if you're gonna wear a tux, yep. New Year's Eve at a fancy,
need to start figuring that out. Yep,
soiree is the way to do it.
Absolutely.
Can I suggest a new segment? And we would need Mary's involvement for this because you guys would kind of have to go out together, and she would have to be the one doing the filming. But can we do a new segment where Todd Dillon goes out in his tux to do normal person shit? Like the Kroger, the bowling alley.
So almost like a Step Brothers-esque.
Yes. Number one, it gives Todd a reason to break the tux out more often. Win-win. And it gets Mary involved in the podcast, makes her feel like she's added value, which she would be. Yep. And it gives us something that I would find incredibly funny.
So it would make me very uncomfortable. I'm actually entertaining. I don't know that Mary will sign up for this, but it makes me so uncomfortable. I think I should do it.
I feel like you should. Like if you walked around Pike Place Market or you went on the Space Needle with your tux and Mary filmed you, that would be unbelievable.
So I do have some follow-up questions now. What year did you buy your tux?
Maybe 4 years ago.
Okay, all right, that's not too bad. So it's not too outdated because
No.
You're picturing like a 1979 tux with like frilled collars and flared.
It's a classic. It's one of the ones, Cory, that doesn't ever go out of style.
Okay, so you don't have penguin tails.
No.
Okay, are we talking bow tie or are we talking like the new school tuxedo tie?
I have a really nice satin black tie, that silk tie that just it's not a bow tie. It's not a bow tie.
Okay,
I don't do any bow ties.
All right, then you know what? Then I will not ask any further questions. That sounds
I'm a single Windsor guy.
No further questions, Your Honor.
That sounds like a pretty solid tux. So I will give you that.
Oh, Cory gave you that. You should feel good.
Thank you.
Feel good, Todd?
I know. Hit the button.
You should feel good.
I do.
I didn't know we had a tuxedo button.
Me,
well, now we do.
You say sprinkle you?
All right. Number 3. As I get older, I cannot handle unnecessary noise.
I think that's me.
Really?
Dude, it's anything that frickin', if I sense like a new tick or knock or like something out of the ordinary, I can hear it and it frickin' drives me in.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying that as you get older, your hearing is getting more acute?
Yes.
You understand that defies the laws of both God and nature.
I don't know what to tell you, but dude, I hear.
Wait, hold on. But maybe is it possible that for the first 40 years of your life you had like a tremendous wax buildup, and then all of a sudden, in your late 40s, you found a tool that you can kind of like roto-rooter all that shit out of there, and now all of a sudden you're hearing things that you never heard before, and this is where we are now.
I don't know how to explain it, Bob, but I'm telling you.
I feel like I just did.
Okay, I'll take that. If that makes sense to you, then it's what happened to me.
That's the only thing that makes
sense.
Right
now, I hear like nobody's business.
I can't. That makes no sense. I'm just gonna let that go. I personally, I do not have this problem. Noises to me, like there's times where I like it loud. I've been told as well that why is the TV up so high? And it's not that I can't hear it; it's that I like it loud.
So we actually just had a perfect example of this when we were on break from the first show, and Bob and I were standing in the kitchen talking, and there was this beeping that kept going off, Todd, and like not just every like 2 minutes, it was like every 30 seconds. Yeah, it was like beep. Right.
Beep. Drive me insane.
And it's I'm like, fine. I'm like, dude, what is that?
Yeah.
He's like, what are you talking about?
Because I had these in.
What?
And so I can't hear like you can hear because you took yours out.
You could hear. I mean, but you could hear me talking.
But I couldn't hear where the beep was coming from.
And so he's like, it's probably.
But even just the notion of an unexplained beep That would drive me insane.
I'm like, what is going on right now?
It took me a second to go like, oh, no, I ran the dishwasher
like
an hour ago.
The dishwasher's done. Yeah. I'm like, well, open it up, stop beeping.
I got the headphones in. I'm not hearing the beeping. I'm like, and just in just a minute, you're going to put yours back in and you're not going to hear it either.
So Bob actually fits the thing, the bullet. I'm the opposite then.
No, I don't fit the beep. I don't feel like that. Again, I was wearing headphones that are literally plugging up my ears.
You could hear it.
But you were hearing the beep, right?
I heard the beep, but with these in, and they were on.
Yeah, but
I couldn't. What do they call it? Circumlocate?
No, I don't think that's what they call it.
I feel like that's it. Where the echolocate?
Triangulate?
Echolocate. Triangulate. I'll take it. I'll accept that. Triangulate where the beeper was coming from with these in. Now I also didn't take them out, but I'm like, it took me a second to go like, oh no, that's probably the dishwasher.
Yeah, I was about to bang my head right off the counter if it went off one more time. So Todd,
just the beeping would drive me insane. Yeah, Cory and you and I are aligned together.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that. If I hear something weird and new out of the ordinary, I want to know exactly where it's coming from and how I stop that.
That's my thing.
Exactly.
Like, as long as I know what it is, like I know what it's for. Like if it's unexplained beeping, like what the fuck is that?
It doesn't matter to me.
But
even if it's explained.
This is telling me that my dishwasher is now like drying everything, and it's going to continue until all the shit gets dry.
It was already done.
I'm glad that it doesn't make you insane. You have a bit more self-control than most people.
Thank you. Number 4, watching sad movies or seeing people get hurt. There's too much real pain in the world to add anymore. I just don't have the emotional energy to deal with sorrow and pain in my entertainment. Lori is like this.
Hang on. Read the first part of that.
Watching sad movies or seeing people get hurt. These are things that as you get older, they are liking less.
They're kind of two completely different things, but
I think they're wrapping pain and sorrow in their entertainment as being in one.
Fair enough. So
bundle.
So for, like,
even in your news feed, right? So not just entertainment.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You could be right.
I mean, for watching sad movies, getting older, I have been a little softer in being like, that's going to choke me up.
See, I don't mind that. I mean, I'm actually.
I'm not saying I mind it. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
I realize now that I'm getting older. Like, things hit me a little differently.
But that brings up an interesting side question, and I will say to that point that as I get older, I'm personally very interested in what makes me tear up these days because it's totally different than like 20 years ago.
Right, and we've discussed that on a couple past podcasts.
Yeah.
But as far as like. I'm sorry, watching people get hurt on TikTok or Instagram.
It depends on what it is. We could watch kids fall on bikes all day long.
Right. As long as it's not like someone massacring people and driving through a like.
Yeah. Right.
But a husband and wife doing something and she ends up stepping on a shovel and it hits him in the nuts. I'm like, oh my God, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. A little kid, the dog takes out their legs and they go head over tea kettle. I'm going to laugh at that.
You know, the one I won't watch though, like I'll immediately like swipe past it is if I see somebody on a skateboard about to get on a rail, I'm like, nope, I don't need to see that. I don't know why, but I have no desire to see people bouncing their nuts off a guardrail anymore in my 50s.
If it's the nuts, I will watch and I will laugh at that.
Nuts? Okay.
But like,
it's kind of funny. I don't mind watching that because it's not about the nut shot. As much as I'm always curious just to see what kind of craziness they were thinking that they might do. And so I just admire the creativity because they're not going out there going, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go hit myself in the nuts. So,
but they always start at the video starts like when they're about to, they're just starting this thing. So you really don't know what the impetus was or somebody dared them or they're like, I double dog dare you to fucking jump down that rail with your.
But like it's usually, like I said, usually you see the skateboard going like 30 times around. You're like, oh, this dude's trying to break the record for the most spins before he gets back on it and hit the rail. Blah blah blah. And it's like, oh, that's a bad setup. But like, and
then your nuts are gone.
Yeah, and then they do it again. That's friggin'. And fortitude and persistence.
So I will, as far as I'm on the skateboarding topic, have you guys ever seen where someone will do a trick and it's not them hitting their nuts on a rail, but the skateboard happens to land upright and it gets shoved right into their taint
or the taint, their crotchal area?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like to see that. I don't like to see. And for the record, don't like to see ball shots of any kind. Makes my stomach hurt.
Yeah, I
feel
kind of the same way.
You've had some traumatic ball incidents yourself, so
I
understand that.
But none of them are involving any sort of like manscaping equipment. So you would think that would be the thing that
I've
set off his anxiety.
No, I've had multiple really bad. I had a really bad testicular injury.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I wasn't aware of this. We can talk about this offline.
Wait, hang on.
No.
Hey, let's do. Todd, pour yourself a shot, please.
All right,
and
Bob, be ready to be disappointed.
He's not disappointed anymore.
Nope. A quick mute solved that issue. Are we ready? There we go.
Nope. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Still more Legos to go through.
Mute back on.
Those blue blocks really get in the way. Really get in the way of the Legos.
They're ice cubes. They're Legos. I don't know what. I can't tell them apart.
All right. I'm ready.
You ready? Here we go.
All right.
Ready.
Cheers, boys.
Cilantro.
Cheers.
So my question that I want to pose.
That's the good stuff.
Looking
and
forward
enjoy
to
the clink.
out later.
Enjoy the clink.
My question to pose.
Wait, why can't that be a nickname for our fans? The Clinkers. Right?
I think you can call a booger a clinker.
It requires some insider knowledge of the show.
Yeah.
I think it looks better than boogers on a shirt.
I would say let's go with the clinks rather than the.
You can do that.
People are gonna, why aren't they clingers then?
Clingers? No, because you're clinking. That's the.
Let's go with the.
Jesus Christ! That's exactly what precipitated me suggesting that was you doing the clink. You just said enjoy the clink.
Let's go with the clinks because something with ers on the end. I don't think is a
like boogers.
Well, that's a little different, but
is it?
Todd knows what I'm trying to say.
All right. Hey, I feel like we're making progress, boys. Making progress.
I'm happy to be a booger.
All right, pose your questions.
All right, my question being is,
has this gone off the rails? It's hard to tell.
I don't think so.
Okay.
What's the worst testicular injury you've ever experienced in your life?
I got it.
Go ahead, Todd. Well, hold on. I think Todd needs to go last because I feel like whatever's coming from Todd is going to make all of us. I'm going to have to mute his mic. I might have to get him walk around for a little bit. Okay, maybe massage my own balls just to make sure that they're okay.
I'm sorry, Todd.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I've ever been like kicked in the nuts or had any serious like. I mean, I was in frat. And I played football since 4th grade. So have I been flicked in the nuts? Of course I have.
It's not bad though.
But that's not bad. Right? I feel like that's the worst I got, and what Todd's about to describe is going to be so much worse than that. So I wanted to get that out of the way because I'm not going to follow Todd's story with I got flicked in the nuts. That's not going to happen. So unless you think you got something that might equal Todd's, I would just go now.
I don't know if it's going to equal it, but I will give mine. So we were playing beer league hockey, and I forgot my cup one day. And I'm like, you know what?
Why did you even play?
I'm like, it's beer league. Like, I wouldn't wear.
He's like, it's
pads.
cold. It's gonna be all sucked up. They're gonna be sucked up.
They're already gone. Like, what's the point in protecting them?
But this is the part I never. Sorry to sidetrack you, but I've not played hockey, so I don't know. I always kind of figured if you were out there skating around, like you're sweating. Like the fact that you're on ice anymore, like I never assumed that your balls are fucking shriveling up because you're sweating.
I give Todd appreciation for the joke, but yeah, you are.
Am I correct? Okay, I didn't know.
But I had forgotten my cup the one day, and I'm like,
I wouldn't have played then.
That's what I'm thinking.
But dude, again, I didn't wear shoulder pads. I wore elbow pads.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
You know how bad you're going to hurt in the shoulder?
Yeah,
not like you getting hit in the nuts.
Not with a pill that's a hockey puck.
Again,
that's not like a fucking soft fucking thing. It's not a wiffle ball.
We're not playing NHL
it's worse
speeds.
than a hard ball.
But I feel like your story is about to explain to us why this was a bad idea.
So I'm like, you know what? It's going to be fine. Like, I'll just make sure I pay extra attention. And was standing at the blue line, and one of the guys decided that he, rather than just passing the puck out of the zone, like he would normally do in beer league, he was like, no, I'm going to go full NHL and just dump this thing.
Was he on your team?
No, it was the opposing team.
Okay.
I'm just going to dump this thing down the ice. And, when he decided to do that, I took a slap shot directly to the nuts.
Why are there slap shots in beer league?
Again, that's why I'm like, it'll be fine. Because no one's going that crazy.
Because you weren't expecting a slap shot.
I wasn't expecting it.
Had you ever seen a slap shot in beer league before that time?
I mean, on a goal, yes.
But not off the face-off.
Like, to get it out of the zone? No. Okay. You just pass it to someone else, and they flick it out of the zone. I've never seen anyone take a full-on slap shot to be like, I'm just going to dump this down the ice. And, it happened to catch me right in the nads. And,
I feel like you got what you deserved.
So you went down immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Did they have to call a stretcher?
No, I rolled around for several minutes.
Everybody went out and got a hot dog while they waited.
So then you didn't get cut.
Finally, someone came over. They're like, dude, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't have a cup on. They're like, oh, shit.
Or it was more like, I don't have a cup on.
It was probably even higher than that. and they were nice enough to drag me off the ice.
By the balls.
And I went and laid on the bench.
No rupture.
No rupture, thankfully.
That
was one of the first things I did. I wanted to make sure I checked. Because, the pain was so intense. I'm like, one of these are gone. If not both of them. But, no, everything worked out. And it was just an intense pain for probably about 10 minutes. And after that, guess who never forgot their cup again?
Wait, did you go back on the ice that same day, 10 minutes later, and finish the game without a cup?
Dude, I was 21.
Yes, of course I did. Idiot. Okay. So in my mind, the only way Todd beats the story if there was a rupture. What do you think?
No, he could still beat it without a rupture.
Without a rupture?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
True story. During one of our college football games, I got normal play, pitch outside. I get the ball. I run for a couple yards. A guy shoots at my legs to tackle me. Tackles me. Actually punches me right in the balls, and I did not wear a cup because again I've had helmet shots.
He was trying to punch the ball out, and he ended up punching the nuts.
He ended up punching through, and he ended up as he punched through. He actually punched me in the balls, but his whole forearm actually twisted one of my testicles while he hit me in the nuts, and I didn't know it at the time. I felt like I got squared, like the Cory thing. It's like, oh my god, I just got hit squarely in the balls, which is not a thing I was normally. Again, I didn't wear a cup intentionally because I didn't want to be slowed down by it, but never been hit like that before. And then literally the worst part was, so it hurt the rest of the game. Like I wasn't normal the rest of the game because like it was that bad of a blow. But that night when I went back to my dorm room, I ended up having to have Mike Bullender call an ambulance. I had to go because my balls, I didn't get a rupture, but my ball sack had swollen to the size of almost a volleyball because I had twisted testicle.
All right,
and congratulations.
That beats mine.
Yep.
And so I missed. I think I missed 2 weeks, and I actually that was the only time in my life I've actually had a handicap sign for my car. Yeah.
So I will say yes. That does.
I have a question, but let's see if you're going to ask it.
That beats mine, which I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy to say so because, again, I would have hated to have gone through that. But what is what's the recommended remedy for a twisted testicle?
You gotta twist that shit back.
You have to manipulate it and untwist the testicle.
Fuck, how bad did that hurt?
The whole ordeal was really, really bad.
Well,
It's the second most painful thing in my entire life.
I'm just gonna assume it was so painful you can't even put it on a scale.
The first being the lift and cut.
No. That's like third or fourth. The first
was one of them diving headfirst into a snowbank?
No. The only one that's even close. Like these are 1 and 1A, but it was actually similar. I got speared in the thigh, and same thing. My leg was sore all through the game. Went back home. Went back to my dorm room, and then my leg swelled so much I couldn't bend my knee. Again, ambulance ride to the hospital.
Again for Mike Bolander. Was Mike Bolander sort of your unofficial medic?
Two times. He was my he was my call the ambulance guy.
Have you since you graduated, have you reached out to him to thank him for those 2 times?
Yeah,
He basically saved your leg and your balls.
Love Mike. We kept. I actually reached back out to him pandemic time frame, and I will say, unfortunately, we lost touch. I'll reach back out to him because his politics were different, and he didn't want to continue the conversation. So hopefully we can hook back up. But yeah, he saved my life a couple of times. Like I said, there's 2 times where I had hurt myself in a game, and I didn't know how bad it was until I got back to my dorm room, and both times he was there to make sure I got what I needed.
My question for you, Todd, was how much faster did you run without the cup than you did with the cup?
It wasn't such much. Again, I didn't like I didn't like the way that it rubbed my thighs. It just didn't like. I tried the baseball banana cup, the regular cup. I just couldn't. There was nothing that worked with the way that my legs worked. And again, was I more prone to get a spear to the groin? Yeah, but as long as it wasn't like, again, something like was so damaging, you shake it off and keep going.
Well, and that's the thing too. Obviously, a lot of professional players don't even wear cups. And I did not go past the high school level of football, but I'm pretty sure in high school, like we were required to wear them. And I think a lot of guys, including myself, like, yeah, we probably could have played a little bit better if we didn't have them, just because it was such an uncomfortable thing. And I know technology has and like different garments now, like especially in hockey, we used to have the old school jock straps with the cup in it, and that was it. That's the only option you had. Now they make like compression shorts that have built-in cups that are 1,000 times more comfortable, and you can connect your socks right to them, and it's insanely comfortable rather than what we used to have to wear when I was playing when I was a kid. So I know I get it why you wouldn't wear it, because it wasn't comfortable,
and like I said, barring one really 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 bad incident, I never wore one. We didn't have to wear them in high school. I tried. I never liked it, and since it wasn't a rule, I'm like, I'd rather do that. I got hit in the junk many a times, and like I said, you shake it off and keep going. Until get the one time where somebody wrecks your junk on the way through.
a little stinger is one thing. Twisting a testicle is a whole nother thing.
I know firsthand.
Like I said, you took the cake on that one. That's for sure.
All right, do you guys want to finish up this episode with a existential question?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Whoop.
Existential question of the week. Existential question of the week.
All right.
Existential.
Let's start with this one. We'll see how long this takes us to get through.
Existential.
All right. So the question, boys, and for listeners out there as well, DM us on Instagram at Schnozcast with your answer. And oh my God, I would love it if we got like 5 or 10 responses to this. We could talk about on the show. That'd be fucking fantastic. So
phenomenal.
Going back to the topic of movies, the question is, what movie did you see at way too young of an age? What movie? I can already hear Cory in the bathroom. Oh, I got this one. What movie did you see at way too young of an age?
I've already done this one.
Have you on the show?
No, well, not this category, but I've when you hear it, you're like, yeah, I heard this.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Yep.
Cory's like, well, then go ahead, Todd.
Well, okay. Again, I tell the Stripes story. That's the first time I saw a movie.
Stripes.
Yeah, Stripes.
Yeah. So there was
nobody really told
nudity.
me. I mean, yeah, and a lot of sexual innuendo.
A lot of sexual innuendo. The mud wrestling John Candy match in the bar, of course. Yeah, that was a big one. Wow, I think the one for me, I think I was 11, and I watched in my parents' bedroom while they were asleep. Military crawling on the floor to lay down at the foot of their bed where they couldn't see me while they had fallen asleep watching on TV. Was the best little whorehouse in Texas. Now, I watched a lot because my parents never caught on to this trick, and I watched for probably a whole year. I watched all manner of fucking movies that I should never have watched. Never have watched. The Godfather. Apocalypse Now I saw when I was like 13. But the best little whorehouse in Texas, I didn't understand what I was watching. All I knew is this was highly inappropriate. I could tell. Like I didn't need anyone to tell me that I should not be watching this. But I could not. Plus it was Burt Reynolds, and I'm like, I just saw Burt Reynolds in fucking Stroker Ace or Cannonball Run or something like that. So Burt Reynolds is a funny actor. Or fucking, I may have even seen Deliverance in my parents' bedroom while they were sleeping.
My goodness.
Yeah, but the best little whorehouse in Texas with Burt Reynolds and Dolly Parton. I'm like, there's everything about this movie tells me I should not be watching this. And
I love that.
It was absolutely electrifying. Like I was not leaving. I was praying that I was going to get to that movie before somebody woke up and had to go to the bathroom, and I had to fucking
bolt out of there.
Quietly bolt out of there so I wouldn't get caught.
Oh yeah. Hey, but and I hate to do this.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I have to amend my answer because I don't know how old I was. I don't know how old I was, but I actually do now remember.
Okay.
The movie Caligula.
Dude, are you kidding?
Caligula?
Yeah. That's a pretty bad one. Yeah.
Dude, I can't think, unless you were watching like Behind the Green Door, I can't think of a worse movie. And you were how old?
Wait.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I think 8th grade, 7th grade.
How did that even come about?
So one of my friends' dads had it or something like that.
Like on VHS.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you guys need to see this shit."
No. My buddy's like, I know where my dad's stash is, and
that's what I'm saying. Your buddy was like, "Yeah, you need to see this shit." Not your friend's dad.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as we cleared that up.
Yeah,
that's not what I was going for there.
We cleared that
I
up.
wanted to make sure nobody was grooming us.
Yeah, no. That's not what. No, I'm talking about your buddy at the time. That he was like, "Oh yeah, like you guys got to check this out."
Yeah, I can't remember how old I was, but I know.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. So, Best Little Whorehouse in Texas was in 1983. So I was just turning 13. Caligula, if you watched it when it came out, you said your buddy had it on like videotape or something.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been as early as 1979, which means you were 11.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
As an 11-year-old, yeah, that would be a crazy movie to see.
Do you think
should we give like an insight to people that have not seen? anyone listening to this
have you seen Caligula?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I have too, but not when I was 11.
Well, no. I think I just saw it last year.
Are you asking me if we should give a spoiler-free review of Caligula?
I think we should leave it. I think we should leave this lay.
Okay, that being the case.
Either way, we're either going to get feedback saying, "Why did you leave it lay?" I want to hear. But this is literally a Google search.
People can do their own research.
It's a 1979 film. It obviously this is based on an actual person in history, but the film was from 1979. If you're interested, Google it. You will find out what it's about. And while you're looking it up and reading about it, remember Todd Dillon saw this when he was 11 years old.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It's why I'm broken. It's why I'm broken.
I was going to ask you, how do you think that affected you in your 11-year-old brain?
Mm.
Were you like, oh man, now I know what sex is going to be like?
Todd was like, I am now a man.
Yeah, none of this one woman shit. I need like an entire warehouse full of people, men and women and grapes and horses and
grapes.
Roman orgies are the way to do it.
Yeah,
that's how life goes from here on out.
Todd, you like how I just like grapes and horses? I
did.
That's an orgy.
That was the high note that I can't wait to pluck out into a short.
Yeah. I aim to please, sir.
Wow, it's going to be hard. Yeah, now that you've amended your answer.
Did you give your answer?
No, not yet.
Well, let's go.
So, well, if you guys
you should have gone before Todd. I didn't know he was going to say Caligula.
So, okay, right. Well, neither did I, obviously. but
the most notorious sex film ever released to the general public.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be hard to top. But the first one being, my mom took my buddy Mikey Guido and I, the mayor's son.
Dude, the number of inappropriate things that you did with the mayor's son is now reaching a pretty high number.
A lot.
Yeah.
She took us to see Austin Powers.
Mm.
I think.
Hold on. What year were you born?
87.
That's when I graduated from high school.
That tracks.
You were born when?
87.
So you were 10.
Yes.
Okay.
When we went and saw Austin Powers.
Your mom took you.
She didn't know what she was signing up for.
No, just like Kid Rock, she had no idea what she was doing.
Correct.
Okay. And she's like, hey, Mayor Guido, is Mikey free? Taking Cory to the movies.
Oh, he didn't care. He was the one that took us to Kid Rock.
But you didn't go when you were 10 to Kid Rock.
No, we were 13.
Good thing there's a statute of limitations on child abuse.
This might have been the first time where Mikey Guido, the mayor's son, was like, Cory, you and I are going to be best of friends. Clearly, our parents
don't give two shits about what we watch.
Yeah, this is going to be like Thunderdome for us as young, horny preteens.
So that's the like. And again, we watched the full movie. It was very uncomfortable. I was very uncomfortable sitting there with my mom, and a lot of the innuendos that they were making. I was like, well, I knew a couple of them. Now rewatching it, I'm like, oh my god. I mean, there were so many more that I didn't even pick up on that I didn't even know about.
Was your mom watching the movie?
Yeah, she was sitting with us.
What was that like? Was she like? But clearly, she didn't like pick you guys up and take you out of there.
No, we watched the entire movie.
Did she think like, okay, it can't get any worse than this? And then it did.
It got worse.
And she's like, well, maybe it won't get any worse than this. And then it did.
So yeah,
and she's like, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. I guess
it's too late.
It's too late. Yeah.
But the most uncomfortable, and this might actually be Todd's.
That's a bold statement.
So, as I've told you, Bob, and Todd, I've brought this up to you once or twice before, but in case you haven't heard, back when my dad was alive, and cable was just cable, there weren't many companies that provided cable. And him working in narcotics, they would raid a lot of houses and find these things called black boxes that you could just hook up to your cable line, and you got free cable.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had, like, in every room, there were certain ones that we had, but the one in the living room was the one that, like, had the most unrestricted access. And there was one channel all day long. They would just play the newest movies that were out for free on the black box.
Mm-hmm.
And so, of course, all my friends would want to come over because all the new movies that we couldn't go see in theaters, or our parents weren't going to take us or give us money to go see.
Hey, Mom, I'm going to Cory's again.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Yep.
No reason.
So we had all these free movies that we watched, and again the newest releases, because my dad was pirating cable, and
a man of the law.
And
yes,
and you had a swimming pool in the backyard. Dude, you must have been the most popular kid in Dearborn.
At a certain point, yes.
Yep.
But we didn't know. And
silver spoon, baby.
And yeah, it was more like a copper spoon. But either way, we would go and we never realized that at a certain time of night, my dad would be like, "All right, give me the controller. Like I'm turning this on," which was weird looking back on it because my dad was never one to like actually sit down and watch TV. Like whatever was on, he would watch.
He found his freaky dicky.
So, finally one night, my parents had some friends over, and they were too busy entertaining them to pay attention to the time on the clock. And
no, hold on. Where were they? Were they in like at the dining room table?
Yes.
And you were
we were next to that. So yes, okay. Our old house.
You weren't like on another floor in the basement or something.
No.
Okay.
We were basically right next to them. But they were talking with their friends at the dining room table.
Yep.
And my buddy Joe and I that lived across the street, we were watching, I don't even remember what movie it was.
Was the volume on?
Yes.
Audible to your parents?
Yes.
Okay.
And Todd, 11 o'clock hit. 11 o'clock on the dot. Our movie cut off. And it turned on to another movie. Just hardcore porn.
Debbie did Dallas, didn't she?
No, you didn't even get the opening credits. You don't even know what movie it was.
There was no lead up to it.
Like mid action, it just cut in.
Just a girl getting.
So you went from
pounded.
Yes.
You went from like
that wins and bravo, happy joy.
You went from watching
that is brilliant.
League of Their Own, Gina Davis trying to make it as a baseball player during World War II.
11 o'clock on the dot.
Into like mid-thrust porn.
Oh, hardcore.
So you didn't even know what it was called.
No, it was, like I said, it was just a girl just getting railed.
Okay.
And Joe and I were like...
That was the name of the movie, Cory.
Joe and I getting railed?
Two.
Women getting railed.
So Joe and I were like, oh my God. I've never seen my dad.
How many minutes elapsed? How many seconds elapsed before your dad leapt out of his chair?
30 seconds to
30 seconds.
Not even a minute.
Like 30 minutes, Bob.
How many thrusts do you think that you saw?
Oh, he was going hard, dude. He was going hard.
Okay, so
maybe I'm saying a thrust.
I'm legitimately trying to do a thrust now. Going like, how many do you think? Okay, maybe 20 thrusts.
I think
before your dad got to the TV?
I think we saw 30 at least.
30?
And some titties bouncing.
Old man's moving slow.
Everywhere. And, dude, he jumped out. And he was like, oh, my God.
Do you think he jumped out of the chair because your mom was like, get over there?
Oh, no. Well, everyone heard it and saw it because, again, the audio is on.
Right.
Hey, Cory.
Yeah.
This is going to sound very crass. But
I'm glad you prefaced it with that.
Compared to everything else we're talking about. Yeah. This is really going to take it over the top.
Yes. If Uncle Porky had a freaking quarter-sized piece of coal on his asshole when that video flipped over to that porn.
Oh, it turned into a diamond.
He'd have made you a diamond.
Dude, he was so shocked and taken back by the fact that he wasn't paying attention to the time.
But now, had your mom already taken you to see Austin Powers?
At this point, yes. But dude, this is hardcore porn. This wasn't Austin Powers.
Austin Powers was just the lead up to hardcore porn.
No, dude, this is something that, and on top of it,
it was your training wheels to get to hardcore, to get to the 10-speed that is hardcore porn. You watched Austin Powers to be like, let me see if I can stay up on this bike And then you were like, fuck it, I'm ready to shift gears, bitch, and get on the freeway with this bike. I'm ready for the 30 thrusts that you saw.
I don't know. I see where you're going with that, but I think he was more concerned about the fact that our my neighborhood friend was over there.
Yeah.
That he was like, oh my God, if he goes home and like, oh, guess what I saw today, Mom?
Exactly.
Again,
I saw a bunch of boobies and vajayjays.
Right.
Dad.
I feel like your mom and dad probably had a lot of leeway from the neighbors because of the role that your dad played in the community. Not that they're like, listen, he's a cop. It's okay that you watch hardcore porn at his house. Probably not to that extent. But
that was on the flip side. That was also the other reason why my dad didn't want, like, why he was so distressed by that, because again, he had this role to keep up.
Yeah.
That, like, oh my God, like if Joe's over at the Celesti's house watching hardcore porn, like that just eliminates my dad's role throughout the community. That he's a stand-up guy.
So did your dad go over to Joe, being like, "Hey, I don't know what you saw here tonight, but here's the Twizzlers. If you could just keep this between us gentlemen." I'm not mentioning anything. There's more Twizzlers where those came from, by the way.
I honestly think I can't even remember what he said to Joe.
You say it like this, I'll fucking kill you.
He was probably like,
you didn't see nothing. You didn't see shit.
You tell your parents about this, you'll be missing.
Shit.
Well, wait. Refresh my memory. Who were your parents sitting with at the dining room table?
Again, that's another thing I can't even remember.
They weren't Joe's parents?
I wouldn't put it out. I wouldn't put it out on the live internet.
This is
bad stuff, Bob.
Todd, it was Bob and Chris.
I think I would have remembered that.
Exactly.
I'm sure
it would have been one of the more exciting visits to your house that I had made when you were young.
But no, so that was the, I think, and again, it was the only reason I don't qualify it is because it was not a full movie. It was 30 seconds of.
It was 30 pumps.
Dude, this guy was going to town.
It was 30 pumps.
And again, too,
like I said, that's any human being's worst nightmare. There's no coming back from that.
How does it cut right into the middle of a hardcore porn?
Oh, that was. Well, this had to have been in the late 90s, so I don't know how black boxes.
And it could have been Cinemax, because remember, Cinemax was the inventor of the
soft.
They got harder every hour that went by. The harder it got. Like you could at 8 o'clock. You could see like a PG-13
Lady
at 9 o'clock. Yeah, and then like
you're working
the
your way
later
up
it got like
John Holt.
Whatever exactly at the end, like between 11 and midnight. Yeah, you were seeing full penetration. That's Cinemax. That's the whole thing.
So
you just had to stay up late enough.
So I will say, after seeing that, I was like,
You thought that
if I wake up,
that's what sex is. There's no foreplay. Just immediately into the thrusting. The thrusting has got to be hard and fast.
Pound this girl out.
Like I said, that's why 11 o'clock. I'll bet you 11 o'clock. Whatever's on gets preempted. It could have been freaking East. What Burt Reynolds Cannonball Run. and right at 11 o'clock, it's like, nope. Now we got over to whatever's going on in the porn station.
It cut right over. But you would think like at least start the movie to where we get some idea of what the storyline is going to be. No, this was just two people going at it. Like
Corey, you don't watch that.
That's what you should have told your dad.
You don't watch that sort of action for the storyline.
Right.
Dad, I'm just really disappointed. I don't know how they got to where they were. Like, was the cable out? Did he come to fix the cable? Was he delivered a pizza? How did this start?
In fact, I would argue it should win an award because it started with the good part.
Right.
There's no dramatic lead up. It's like, oh, this is what I came to see.
Yeah. No, it got right into it. But so I will say, Todd, while I tell this little last bit of the story, pour yourself up a shot, please.
We're gonna close out the show with a shot.
All right.
But so I realized, like, after 11 o'clock, if I go out in the living room, I might be able to see if my parents are asleep.
Oh, so you were just chasing the dragon for years after that.
Yes.
How can I get my parents to like, it's getting kind of late. Don't you think?
Time to go to bed.
What time you got to work in the morning? No. I'll shut the TV off. It's all right.
No, I would sneak back out there, make sure the thing was turned all the way.
It's funny that you were doing just what I did when I was a kid. Like sneaking out there.
But for hardcore
you guys
porn.
sound very similar in your
I didn't have
proclivities.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I wouldn't
similar proclivities.
I wouldn't call Best Little Whorehouse in Texas hardcore porn.
No, I was saying that for myself.
Yeah.
But there did come.
I got my shot too.
So to finish out, there was my dad somehow did get the black boxes fixed. That it came in scrambled. But even
it's like fixed to me. It's
fixed, not
broken.
for him.
Even
not
that,
exactly. I bet he knew the code to unfix it.
Yeah,
he probably did.
Yeah.
But I would have to go watch Scrambled Porn and be like, "Oh, I think that was a boob."
Can we all agree right now that Scrambled Porn is the best title? That we're not going to top it. Not for this episode.
Okay.
No, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
You're 100% right.
So that's, and then my buddies, of course, would come over and we'd all sit there and watch Scrambled Porn. And
they weren't idiots.
And be like, "Oh, that was a nipple."
Why are you going over to Cory's for the fifth night in a row?
Oh, Mom, so many sleepovers.
They've got Twizzlers over there, and they are delicious.
So many sleepovers. No, it's a Tuesday night. You can't have friends sleep over.
Just let me be a kid, Mom.
Exactly.
Right. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
That's the good stuff. And enjoy that final clink.
Or not. All right, that is the show for the week. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next time. On behalf of Cory and Todd, this is Bob saying peace out.
See ya.